Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
The trial for a Watertown murder began yesterday morning in Cottington County. Jeremiah Peacemaker is charged with first-degree murder of then 28-year-old Kendra Owen. Owen's body was found decapitated on September 2nd, 2020, 9 days after she was murdered.
The jury heard opening arguments from both the state and defense. The trial is expected to last for 2 weeks. You can hear from the Attorney General in this story right here on KELOLAND.com. Rapid City Police are investigating an unattended death in the northern part of the city. Authorities say the body was found in an under-road culvert during an inspection Monday afternoon.
The body was found on La Crosse Street near East Waterloo Street. Authorities say an autopsy will be scheduled. The Aberdeen Police Department is asking for your help finding someone who fired a gun in town on Friday. At 10:20 p.m., police received reports of gunshots near 12th Avenue Southeast.
A witness said one person fired a rifle or shotgun into the air while standing next to a small pickup. The person then left the area. If you have any surveillance video in that area, contact police. A Sioux Falls man has been arrested, charged with a hit and run. The incident happened last Wednesday at the Alliance parking lot. 30-year-old Eric Woolworth drove into the parking lot and hit employee Dave Colm's car from behind.
His car rolled forward and hit the back of another worker's truck. While there was little damage to the pickup, Colm's car was totaled.
So I discovered my vehicle was in park and locked in underneath the rear bumper of his vehicle, and I had parked probably about 25 yards away behind him.
The driver began walking toward the Alliance building but turned around and drove away. No one was injured. Police say they've seen about 130 hit and runs this month.
Now let's get a check on our weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott. Turning to winter today?
Oh, yeah, for a day, probably two. Cold temperatures again for tomorrow will be found across eastern KELOLAND, and then we'll slowly warm Thursday, Friday, and for this coming weekend. In the meantime, temperatures today will remain steady or slowly fall with our strong north winds already this morning. Look at the numbers tonight. Single digits, maybe on either side of zero. In fact, we may fall to 2 below in Aberdeen. And then for tomorrow, it will remain cold in eastern South Dakota. Some of us stuck in the 20s. Brookings 27, 25 in Watertown. We'll have 20s in Minnesota and Iowa. But those numbers will warm for Thursday and going into the weekend. More details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. A local entertainment industry leader recently learned some distressing news about his health. Mike Cruson, general manager of the Premier Center in Sioux Falls, learned from a doctor that his right carotid artery was almost entirely blocked.
Days ago, Cruson had surgery. He also got a peek at what came out.
I like to see pictures and stuff like that of what they've taken out of me. So I do have pictures of what they took out of me, and it's mind-boggling as far as what they took out of the artery.
According to the CDC, sudden numbness in your leg, arm, or face can be a sign of a stroke. Cruson says he has experienced numbness in his feet for some time. A pop music star will get the party started in Sioux Falls later this year.
Pink will perform at the Denny Sanford Premier Center on October 21st for the venue's 10th anniversary concert. Booking a big act like Pink could help attract more artists in the future.
The word gets out in the booking community that Sioux Falls can host acts like Pink and like the Eagles and like Elton, and so it makes more artists want to come to Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Tickets go on sale Friday with some pre-sale options starting today. More than a dozen state champions were crowned Sunday night at the South Dakota foosball tournament in Flandreau. More than 150 players from all over the country gathered for the event. Foosball is a form of table soccer that takes a lot of hand-eye coordination.
The players range from beginners to what's called pro masters. The South Dakota Championships are part of the tour for some of the professional players.
These guys are extremely high caliber in play. You know, even they'll humble you in how you feel. You know, and so it's fun to watch them. I think it brings people out.
Coming up tonight on KELOLAND News, we'll meet a sister and brother from Minnesota. At age 14, she is a South Dakota State foosball champion, and he is one of the top players in the country at only 17 years old. That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Scott Munn. Scott?
All right, good morning, everybody. Following some snow showers in the western and north central South Dakota this morning, they will continue to travel to the east as we go through the morning hours. And, by the afternoon, we could see a couple of these snow showers in eastern South Dakota, Minnesota, northwestern Iowa. They will remain light, less than an inch, but we'll have very strong northerly winds. In fact, we already have those strong north winds. So those north winds will help reduce those visibilities as the showers do move through. Clearing skies late this evening through the overnight. Cold tonight. Temperatures falling to the single digits on either side of zero in eastern South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. And then we'll watch this warm front right here for tomorrow. More or less dividing South Dakota in half. On the eastern half, we'll have cold temperatures continue tomorrow with 20s and 30s. Central and western South Dakota will warm to the low to middle 40s. That front moves to the east as we do warm on Thursday. We'll see those numbers 50s and 60s, and that will continue into this coming weekend. Winter weather advisory due to the light snow and blowing snow. 1 to 2 inches of snowfall expected, but I think it's the blowing snow that is the main culprit behind the winter weather advisory. And the snowfall amounts may be a little heavier for the hills of western South Dakota. That will soon come to an end as we go through the late morning and early afternoon. So our strong northwest winds today will continue with wind gusts over 40 miles per hour on occasion. We'll go with lighter wind speeds for tonight. But in the meantime, we do have a wind advisory that covers western, central, and eastern Kettleland for today. So temperatures today remaining steady or slowly falling as we continue through the morning and even lasting into the afternoon. There's that cold air tonight, single digits for many of us, and some may fall below zero. That may happen eastern, northeastern South Dakota. And for tomorrow, temperatures will reach the 20s and 30s in eastern South Dakota, not nearly as windy, while 40-degree weather returns in central and western South Dakota. You can always check the details of the 7-day forecast while you're here online. Have a great day.